Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we worked with Felicia Monet over on TikTok. We actually really enjoyed working with Felicia. Of course, we did our regular energy healing things, which you guys are going to hear in this episode. But Felicia actually has her own skincare line. So she talked a lot about the physical detoxing of things. And then we worked together after a good bit of information from her on how to utilize what she already does in the physical with her skincare products and put it into an energy form. So we combined all of our assets together and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to have you here. Do you want to be on camera by chance? You can stay off of it if you like, but if you want to, we'd love to have you.
No, I got a lot going. On.
You're more than welcome to stay off camera. People do it.
I was letting my phone charge because I've been up forever, and
okay,
I was like, oh my god, my phone. So I was trying to turn the thing on.
It's happened to us plenty of times. We're like,
now I have a splitter that charges and does the mic.
Oh.
So what do you want to work on? That's the main thing that we do is we kind of try to gift a session and show what we do, help someone out, and also upload it for the podcast. So what do you want to work on?
I don't know. I feel like I've worked on a lot, so I don't know what exactly else I need to pinpoint.
Do you experience a lot of burnout? Oh, sorry.
Yes, I do.
Okay. We both went, okay.
Well, we were trying to figure out if we were experiencing the burnout or if we were connected to what we were going to heal with you tonight, because that happens to us sometimes where we're like, wait, is this ours? Wait, is this someone else's? So what Kate and I were experiencing was, I guess a brief synopsis of it is like work isn't fun. It's not fun, and it used to be fun, and that's not a typical thing for us. We usually have a lot of fun. So is that what's happening with you lately?
Yes. Definitely.
So I guess it's turned like monotonous.
I feel like I need to create a little more balance of where I kind of just do more fun stuff for myself. But being that I do have a business and Black Friday and all the holidays are coming up, I don't have the time right now to like take a trip or take a whole bunch of time off. I have to prepare. So
okay, that's what we need to focus on, because you hit a couple of key words. I'm going to interrupt you just in case you didn't notice. Just go ahead and start fucking talking. When you said, I don't have the time, anytime anybody says I don't have the time, I'm like, fuck that. Time's an illusion. We can make the time. And then your expectations of what time off means, or like taking a vacation or whatever, I want to help you personally. I want to help you get in a place where every day feels like relaxing. And so that you don't feel like you have to take a chunk out of time and fit a piece of the pie that's already full. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Kate's seeing something.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is it that's taking the most out of your day? And then I see candles. Do you do like your own spell work and stuff like that?
I mainly do a lot of candles for protection. So yeah.
Okay, when I asked to see what's taking up the most of your time, I just got like burning candles.
What do you do with the protection? Like once the candles, the protection and stuff, what do you do with that energy that gets protected? Like all the candles that are doing the work, what do you do with that energy that is layered on that the candle did its job for?
Mainly I'll just do my work. Like I have a skincare line, so that's normally when I will do like work on my skincare stuff. I'll be creating products and all of that. I notice sometimes when I don't. Huh?
Do you use the buildup of the stuff that hits your protections? Do you put it back into your work?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's just.
There's a buildup. There's a, like, it's stagnant, it's stuck somewhere. Something is stuck somewhere.
What do you do with the wax when it's done, when it's burned?
Well, usually it's just like tea lights. So I just normally just kind of toss the tea lights away, and I have some that I save, but most of the time I just toss them.
Did you happen to say that, I know you were like getting your phone charged and stuff. Did you happen to say the phrase that I sent over to you?
No.
Okay.
I realized I was late, so I just jumped on.
That's totally fine. I'm going to have you repeat it though, okay? And I'm going to be paraphrasing it because I just always send it before a session. I want you to say, spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
No, spirit and team. That's right. Spirit and team. If it's in my highest good.
If it's in my highest good.
Please send over. To Kate and Kat. Exactly what I need to heal or work on today. Put it in a language we can all understand. There we go. And put it in chronological order. That feels a little bit better.
Okay. I keep getting this song, and it's called Atonement. And it's basically about someone who left somebody, like a group behind or whatever. And they're like getting revenge, which is like basically the meaning of atonement. So, is that what? I don't know. Are you like really big into revenge, or do you feel like somebody didn't quite get the karma that they deserve, like a possible significant other?
I feel that way about a lot of people.
Oh. Okay.
I feel that way about a lot of people. So.
Okay, I'm going to describe who I see. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to describe who I see because it seems to be a specific person. I don't really know how to put this because I only ever wear my hair like this, or in a bun. Okay, so they have little twisties. They touch their chin a lot, and
male,
their bottom lip sticks out. Huh?
Male, female, or non-binary?
I think it's male. I think. Man, it looks like they might even have two-toned hair.
Anyway, it just seems like there's a lot of focus on that, and
it's making your heart like heat up when she's talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly who that could be.
okay.
Where are these emotions? And when I got the song that's like, by day, by day, by day, you do not know me, but I know you very well.
I hope this is not like I hope I can even say this on live. I hope this is not like a stalker situation and somebody's not like feeding off of them.
Well, let's just see. Let's just do that. Let's just clean it off. Because combined with, now that you said that with the song that I got, it's like weird. Okay, so just try this. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please kick anyone out of my energy field.
Please kick anyone out of my energy field.
That doesn't fucking belong.
That doesn't fucking belong.
Okay, I'm feeling stiffly, but that doesn't answer that question. You probably have stuff in your energy field that doesn't belong. Just majority of people do. Also, for you in the comments or you on the podcast, you're more than welcome to any of the healings that Kate or myself say. You're more than welcome to do them as well if they feel right for you.
Hold on, let me block this person. They're like trying to advertise.
Oh. That actually never happens on live, so that's too.
Very strange.
What did you feel with that? Did you feel anything with that one?
No.
Are you more of a seer or a feeler or a knower?
It just depends on the situation. It's usually, sometimes it could be all three.
This is weird. Why is it going so slow?
I don't know.
Everything's
hella slow.
Yeah, everything's going so slow. It's really fast. And are you connected to your guides at all?
I thought I was.
Because I was about to say something about your guides. Like, usually your guides, like, have it all lined up. And I'm looking.
That made sense. Okay.
Because I had to find them, and then I was like, oh, they're in a room with, like, a banquet table, and they're all hooded. And it's like, well, that makes sense, because you put a bunch of protections over everything, and now I feel like I have to sneeze. It's a dusty-ass room. What the fuck? Have you ever seen Kat's mental space room healings?
No.
Okay. So basically what happens is like,
Do we need to just go in there?
Yeah, but I want to kind of explain it first because then it's, anyway, so like your team and you basically have like your body is a house, right? And you have things like sexual boiler room, mental space room, library, like things like that, right? And this space, it just feels like your guides are in your like mental space room, right? But it's really dusty.
It doesn't feel like you. It feels like a blank ass fucking room. It doesn't feel creative in here. It doesn't feel fun in here. It doesn't even feel like a boardroom meeting. It feels like a fucking, like those white plastic tables that you do at a pop-up whatever fucking flea market or some shit. Like, this doesn't feel like you at all. And I don't know if you have it set up for business. I don't know what this is.
I don't even have any kind of a table like that set up anywhere.
It's not. This
so
isn't
that's why
you.
I'm trying to
This
figure
doesn't
out.
feel like you.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I have so much protection up, because I always feel somebody trying to tap into my energy, which is why I was taking a nap earlier, is because I literally woke up at 2:00 in the morning feeling like somebody was really just trying to like be on my back, like in my energy. And I don't understand. I don't know who it is because I keep asking who it is. Where are they? Who are they? Who are they? And I never
Someone
get a
who
clear
knows
answer.
you that you don't know. Because it's like by day, by day, by day, you do not know me, but I know you very well. I don't know
Right.
I don't know who the fuck this is. But they've been, what it feels like it's been happening for a couple of months. I was going to say weeks, but it's a couple of months. It's definitely not years. Maybe like 2 months.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
We need to clean this space out first.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out if it's the twisty guy.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to say this. Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please take me to my mental space room.
please take me to my mental space room.
That's emotional as shit, but it's not emotional in the chest. It makes me want to cry, though. And it gives me a headache. Can you ask to remove any mirages from here, Spirit, if it's in my highest good?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Please remove any mirages from this.
please remove any mirages from this.
I think there's a reason that your phone almost died and your face can't be shown on camera. I think that this is someone who watches your social media. Because I wasn't getting, like, someone said in the thing, neighbors or something, and I was like, no, I don't think so. Okay,
The
keep
only
getting
part-
one out of
now
your
I'm
mental
thinking-
space room.
Okay.
What were you saying?
I was going to say, now that you said that, my barber's hair is twisted. And it's two-tone, like on the end.
Yeah, it's like that light brown orangey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
orangey. It was like an orangish red.
Okay. We can release soul fragments with it.
Oh, to check to see if it's them. Oh, duh. Okay, so we're going to get specific with it. You're going to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please release soul fragments,
please release soul fragments,
specifically with this person being,
with Levon,
this
my barber.
person, oh, there you
This
go.
person.
Being, yeah, no, I was going to say it the other way, but let's do it. See, you already said the barber's name. So now we're going to say, now I got to start over. Sorry. Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please release soul fragments,
please release soul fragments,
specifically with this person that won't get off of you,
this person that will not get off of me,
being your barber.
being Levon, my barber.
Okay, did you see anything or feel anything?
Nothing that I can kind of pinpoint now.
It's really weird. It was like flakies off of the chest. Yeah, Beautiful King was like the chest. Yeah. It was really odd. It was like flakes off of my chest. Okay. So with that, I guess it's like a maybe. It's like, yeah, they do that, but okay. Say Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please release any soul fragments.
Please release any soul fragments.
Between myself and my barber,
between myself and my barber,
using my hair for any kind of working.
Using my hair for any kind of working.
No.
Okay. All right. So
I not only got no movement, but I got the weird zzz of my back leg for that one.
okay.
So no.
All right. So weird. So it might have moved a little bit with like a
When you hairstylists and barbers and stuff, a lot of them are really, 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 really spiritually in tune because they literally transmute people as they're in the seat. They like reconstruct, reform. You come in feeling, one way, you leave feeling a completely different way, and they can take energy in, and sometimes they don't fucking know they're doing it. So like, as we're talking about this, and we're talking about someone who might be obsessed with you, or someone who might be like energetically thinking about you a lot, or watching your TikTok, they might not know they're fucking doing it, and they're not doing things maliciously, but that sure as fuck doesn't mean we don't want them to get the fuck off of us. So I don't want everybody to like go to a place of, oh my God, it must be like this horrible person that is like, won't leave them alone. Not necessarily.
I
That's what we
completely
try to do.
understand that though, because I did hair for 19 years and I quit in 2020.
Yep.
So I completely understand that. I mean, I had clients that were aggressively mad at me because they said that I abandoned them like their mother, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Never wanted the responsibility of your spirit or mental space, but no.
The hairstylists are the new barbers. Like, I don't know if I'm not barbers, but bartenders.
Yeah. And
they expect you to know their whole fucking story. They expect.
Yes.
And people will sit in your chair and they will just lay down everything on you, whether
and
you
they
fucking
don't.
want it or not.
And I
They
kept
don't.
setting a boundary of I get that I'm a safe space, but I have no desire to be your safe space to go. And that is my boundary. And if my boundary can be respected, I can't serve you as a client.
Then you can't serve them as a client because the majority of them did not listen to you.
No, so I quit and I didn't care. And we were in the middle of the pandemic, so I was like, well, I don't know who's being safe. I don't know who is not or who is. So you're gonna have to just find your way.
Doing hair all day long with the fucking mask, like how hot that was during that time, and like just all that. Anyway,
right?
There's a lot. There's a lot there.
Well, let's go back to that and clean that shit out. Because it looks like it's still there.
Yes.
It looks like you even have like an energetic marking from the mask. Interesting.
So say, Spirit, please merge me with the version of me before the pandemic.
Spirit, please merge me with the me before the pandemic. Your posture is different at this time. You don't do a lot of standing anymore, huh? No.
The weight difference. There's a weight difference. But I mean, this is when you were back on your feet, of course.
Man. Did that hurt? The shifting your feet a lot?
There's something about the right hip. I don't know if you leaned more with it or like.
Yeah, I leaned kind of more to my right a little bit.
There's something there, and it was like holding. It's like that side of you is filled up more, like because you leaned.
It's making me go, wow, shifty feet. It's a lot of shifty feet.
Had to. It makes that sound more too, because the hair, though.
Right.
Okay, let's just do that. Your house cleanses version of you to get started, right? So, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please do my house cleanse.
Please do my house cleanse.
To this version of me.
To this version of me.
And as far as I'm allowed.
And as far as I'm allowed.
That was so good. It's stuck in the legs. It started to flow out, but it's stuck in the legs.
It doesn't even feel good to think when your clients did that.
No, I towards the end, I got to the point where I just didn't talk to anybody, like even in the salon. I could never really work in peace because I had such a flow. Yeah, I had such a flow in how I worked that I would always be questioned, why do you work like this? And why do you work like that? And I'd be like, I'm not teaching a class. I'm only here to serve my clients. I don't want to like hang out. I don't want to do like drinks and dinner. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to come to work and go home. And that was always an issue. And then like for a while, I got tired of everybody not respecting my boundaries. So when I went to work, I would put my AirPods in both ears and listen to my music, did my work, and left. Barely talked to clients, really didn't talk to coworkers. I just kind of kept to myself, and then that was considered being rude. And I said, well, asking me 1,000 questions, basically trying to get a class out of me while I'm working, I consider that to be rude.
They didn't care. They didn't give a fuck.
No.
They didn't care about you. They cared about themselves. That's it. Say, Spirit, please apply the sensory if it's in my highest good, please apply the sensory overload.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please apply the sensory overload.
Healing. To me at this time, conducive to
me at this time.
Conducive to what I need.
Conducive to what I need.
Is there a way to tell that version of you to leave before the pandemic starts? Because it just gets built up and you end up leaving anyway. Is there a way to do what you left to do? Is there a way to do that earlier?
Was there a way?
Yeah.
Probably. Now, you know what? Now that I think about it, yes.
Okay, why don't you see if try to make that happen. Because I'd like to help you get cleaned off and help you get on the right path before that shit shut you down.
There's like these little clouds everywhere, and I keep zooming in and out of them. So it's something. I thought it was like, I don't know, but they're like here, everywhere around your head. They look like explosion clouds. I'm not really sure what it is, to be honest. You did the sensory overload. Oh, is this intrusive thoughts?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Would you like to do the intrusive thoughts healing to this version of you too? Because I think she could really use it. Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please activate Kate and Kat's.
Please activate Kate and Kat's.
Intrusive thoughts healings.
Intrusive thoughts healing.
To myself at that time.
To myself at that time.
Because, like, you needed a clear path at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just so much shit. So many things, like, so many things telling you that you could not do it or, like, you could not survive, but you could. Is that why you stayed in there?
Yes and no. I kind of stayed because I was just like, I have to learn something new. I have to do everything new. I have to learn something else. But then it got to the point where I just hated showing up, to the point where I was like 30 and 40 minutes to work, late to work every day. Are you
someone who needs everything to fall the fuck apart before you get motivation to leave, though?
I think so.
Because a lot of people are like that. They're like, I'm uncomfortable. And like, if we make them help them work through getting like not uncomfortable anymore, then they stay longer. And it's like, oh, like they needed to hit rock bottom in order to fucking go. Can you help that? Let's try this. Can you say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please download my creative intuition,
my
healings, my workings,
and
my know-how from current me into this version of me. How did you get the idea to do your line of work that you're doing now, your skin products and stuff?
Well, I didn't know how long we were going to be stuck at home, and for a while I had clients that were sending me money, so I ended up sending them self-care kits. So I would send them like deep conditioners, and then I make these cookies called tea cakes, so I would send them tea cakes. It was a cookie that I made for my clients during the holidays, and just like little stuff I would send to them, and I got an idea of just to do self-care kits, but I wanted to do something that was meaningful, that wasn't just regular. So I kind of studied my family and like their illnesses and the products they use and just how their body kind of disintegrated as they had different diseases and stuff. And I realized the importance of making products that were anti-inflammatory and that allowed the skin to breathe, and the importance of taking care of your feet. Not just everybody wants to take care of their upper body, the parts that are seen, but your feet really run the show. Because a lot of people think that, older people fall because, their hips are weak or whatever, but it's literally because their feet disintegrate. Like their bones get brittle in their feet. Their feet just don't work like they used to, so they just easily fall because they don't have footing. So it was important for me to not just make a skincare line, but something that was anti-inflammatory and that was completely beneficial to the body and the skin.
So I'm nodding along with you, but that's not anything I've ever actually thought of before. That is just literally yep, that's absolutely true. That's all that is, because it's not something that I don't think I've ever thought of. I mean, I know that feet are important, but when you see me go like this and I saw cake going like this is literally like spiritually just, yes, that is true. Yes, that's 100%.
Oh, on my end, it was, I've worked in an emergency room, and we, the nurses would say the same thing, and then they would be like, but there's a stigma on feet. Nobody wants to, massage feet. Nobody wants to take it, because there's a stigma on it. It's like I don't know if I can say it, a kink or whatever. Yeah. It's a, you know what I mean?
Kink. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's so much energy transference in the feet. Of course there's a kink.
Yeah, and not just that, but if you look at a reflexology chart, you can see where your feet controls different parts of your actual physical body and the inner parts of your body. So let's say that you're walking around and you have two toes that are curved together. That's oxygen and supply that's not going to a certain part of the upper part of your body. So over time, you're going to have a lung issue. Over time, you're going to have a heart issue, because those two toes are not in alignment.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's the fourth toe on the left foot, that's an oxygen thing?
Yeah, so I would have to actually look at a chart, but yeah, so on each foot, your toes and the middle of your feet control different parts of your internal organs. So if you don't have proper circulation in your feet, if your feet are heavily calloused, you're missing part of your oxygen supply. if you have a lot of knots in your feet and you don't have feeling in your feet, then you're also the lymph nodes in your feet are stagnant, so your body flow isn't what it should be.
Okay. That makes sense. The air toe.
I had to send stuff to the sirens.
Samesies.
There was a lot of movement on that.
I didn't realize that y'all could hear it that well. Like, I knew it was in the background, but damn, they were fucking loud. It sounds like I'm outside half the time. And I'm not. I'm in a whole ass room, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a window open somewhere.
But it's all windows.
Okay. Cool. Now I have a pinpoint. Thanks for the... Is it very loud, Bridget? Is it really? Huh. Okay. I'll have to adjust that. Like, I'll have to figure that out with this mic. Sorry everyone. It's really weird because the highway is like way away. Anyway.
What do you do? I just like spit when I talk. That was fucking weird. What do you do when you with your skincare product, with this knowledge, with this studying of the skin, with all of this, and what do you infuse? What energy work do you do now? Something is missing and it's getting tongue-tied. It's getting stuck. So you have a study of like the oxygen flow and the feet and all the workings of that. Then you have the products that people have used and what it does to the skin and how those are combined together. But what about your energy side of it? Your transmutation side of it, your alchemy side of it? What do you do for that?
I don't really understand what you're asking. For as far as like the alchemy for me or the alchemy for the people that I serve?
For the people that you serve.
Well, it kind of depends. Like I do like some private consultations. So they'll tell me what's wrong and I will kind of explain like, you know, what I've experienced and what I've seen through different family members that I've had to take care of or that I've helped take care of. And a lot of times people don't realize a lot of the problems are because of basic inflammation all over, but also because of poor liver function. And so a lot of times they don't, and we don't, and it is, people have poor liver function based on, in my opinion, based on where they live and where their water is bad. Because I feel like the water is just bad all over in the United States. It's just certain states have a better quality bad than others. So you have to go out of your way to make sure you take certain herbs according to, you know, how your body's set up to where, like, if you're having problems, really absorbing anything, you really need to check out like how to clean your liver and do certain liver cleanses. But you have to open up your gateways for that. So if you're consistently constipated, don't do a deep cleanse until you do a pre-detox to where you can open up some pathways to allow all of those toxins to come out. Because a lot of times people will be on TikTok and see a detox and go Amazon away without knowing.
It's not right for them. Yeah.
No, and it could literally kill them.
Yeah.
It's important that you can't do a detox without really knowing your body, and you can't go from shit show to highlight reel because you ordered all this stuff from Amazon and you decided to do a detox for 3 days. You could literally put yourself in the hospital for several days because
people going from. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, because you just open up so many toxins to be released, parasites to be released, and everything will just start coming out of your skin because you didn't open up certain pathways.
Yeah. And a lot of skin issues are connected to trauma stuff too, that we've noticed. Because like it's harder for us to find skin healings, particularly. Like we'll have all these different healings and people will be like, what about this kind of skin thing? What about this kind of skin thing? And it's like, it is connected to trauma. Like a lot. Like
I was born dead and then with jaundice, which is an infection of the liver and it makes your eyes yellow. So it's like I wasn't an old ass man or an old ass woman. You know what I mean? Like, I was born with that. So it has to be connected to some kind of trauma. You know what I mean? And then 2, it's like all of the, like you said, water. Like, it could have been my mother drinking water. You know what I mean? Like, and when I was in the womb.
Right.
So it makes a lot of, it's all connected.
Yeah, because one thing that I was telling somebody else, I think I did a post on Instagram about, you know, different things you can use for eczema. And I was just like, and everything is related. So I was like, I can tell you every detox bath you can take, you can buy everything from me. But if your environment, the people you're around, the things that you listen to, the things that you invest in are toxic, your body's going to stay that way because it's infused. Like you that's what you want. Because, and I was like, and I get that it's hard because you have to be responsible and accountable for the change that you want to see. You can't put that on somebody else. And I said, and so many people want somebody else to be accountable for what is wrong. So I said, I can make you whatever you need, but you still have to do your part.
Me and Kat made the same face. There's like a handful. Yeah. I mean, that's in every group where they're like, why can't you?
I can only partner with you. I can't do the work. I can only partner with you. I can give you everything that I've ever done. I can create for you everything Spirit tells me, but you still have to be consistent with the work that you need to do because it's not my body. I'm not in your vessel, and I don't want to do the work for you. It's enough doing the work for me.
Yes.
So unless you want to, I can only partner with you. So if you're not willing to do your part, then you're wasting money paying me, and I actually won't take their money.
I turn away people too. I turn away clients too, and
because I feel like a lot of times people want to pay you because they want to be hooked in. So if they're not going to do the work, I don't want you to be hooked in.
Mm-hmm. I remember when I had a couple that lived in, I think, Scotland or whatever, and they were like, it was a video. I don't do video, so I already like stepped over my boundaries there. And this was like a year or 2 ago. And they're like, okay, I want to meet every week, the 2 of us together, and then once a week, one of us together. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I've changed my policy now when it comes to like rebookings and stuff, but they were not looking to do the work. They were looking to hear me say, you're right, he's wrong, or you're right, she's wrong. They weren't looking for anything. And then there's people that are like, oh yeah, I do your ibuprofen healing every single day. And I'm like, cool. Have you tried to look to see where the headaches are coming from? Is it diet? Is it water? Is it past life? Like, have you looked to see why? Or you're just like, oh, okay, cool. I do your healing every day. And it's like, that's not the point of that. That's there to, like, I guess the medical healings that are there is if you get to the root of the issue and figure out what's there, these healings, they can be, amazing things. The skincare products, they can be amazing things. These vitamins, these waters, these nutrients, these change of diets, they can help your body. But like you said, if you're going to stay in the same environment and do the same fucking shit every day.
Right.
Like
and
my mom.
Another boundary I created was I just have no desire to be a safe space for people anymore. Like I've kind of temporarily detached from being an empath. I was like, I get that I'm nurturing and I get that my energy is a certain way, but I work on it so it can be that because I enjoy being that for myself. And I don't feel obligated to be that for anybody else. It has to be mutually beneficial for me.
I told Kate, I said one of the reasons I wanted to, because I'm the one that reached out to you to invite, because Kate's like, oh, are you guys friends or whatever? And I was like, oh, no, we don't really know each other. It's just when we talk, you're always doing the work. It's like, thank you, and you did this jumped me to this jumped me to that. Thank you for this. I appreciate that. And you do the work. And I was like, that's worth inviting on there. Someone who does the work.
Definitely.
They get it.
I mean, I just want to be better for me, and I want my energy cleaned out and cleared out so that I can really go forth and push my skincare line the way I want. I just kept feeling, and I think that was the reason why I felt so need to be like doing protection stuff, is because I always felt somebody trying to hook into my energy. And there was a former client that I was taking a nap one day, and I woke up choking, and I saw her face like she was trying to choke me. And it gave me a lot of anxiety. And so I had talked to a couple of friends before I had taken my nap, and I text everybody. And I'm like, hey, are you good? Are you having a lot of anxiety? Are you good? Are you having a lot of anxiety? But this one person, I kept asking her questions. And I was like, are you doing work or like some evil work on somebody right now? I was like, because I'm feeling it. She goes, oh, I didn't mean to do it to you. I kept thinking about you, but I didn't mean to do it to you. And I was just like, yeah, you did.
I kept thinking about you, but wasn't doing it to you. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, you did. And I was like,
Can you do this
know
for
what?
me,
You're
please?
really weird.
Can you do this for me, please? When you say, Spirit, please unbraid my soul's DNA
Spirit, please unbraid my soul's DNA
from anyone who doesn't belong there.
from anyone who doesn't belong there.
That same song.
Yeah, I got the atonement one. Do you have like a justice healing called atonement? Because
For working, justice working.
yeah. Like it's basically like a get the fuck off me or I'll kick your ass. Would you want to try it?
I'm down.
Okay. Who? It just makes me go, who do you want divine justice to go to?
Everyone.
Everyone needed?
But there's someone specific, yeah?
Well, I'm sure it'll go to them too, right? Okay. You could say spirit if it's in the highest good.
Spirit, if it's in the highest good.
Please activate Felicia's.
Activate.
Good.
Please activate Felicia's.
I was going to say divine justice working
Divine justice working
to whoever needs it the most.
to whomever needs it the most.
I got that. I wanted some of it. I don't know what that means. I guess it was the way it was phrased.
Is there somebody? I know it sounds really vague, but I feel really weird describing people on a live. So like I hold back and I don't mean to anyway. But there's somebody in your life that have straight black hair and it's like really silky. So I'm sure they put like oil in it. Maybe even a weave. I'm not sure, but it's like really straight, and curled at the ends. And that's who it hit. I want to say they put a fake beauty mark on. I don't know. I don't know if it's fake or not.
I don't know.
That's okay. You don't have to. I'm just letting you know what I think.
Yeah, I for a long time I've kind of cut a lot of people off, just to really focus on myself and to really just kind of clear out my energy, just so I can be focused on myself without having any attachments to what I'm working on.
That makes
Because
sense.
people have depended on me for so long, I'm cutting cords with being the depending one, the one that everybody can count on. And I'm like, I'm parked for a long season and I need everybody to figure it out. Most of the time I only hear from you guys when I need to bring a gift, and I just don't want to be bothered. I don't know how long this season may be. It may be forever, but I just don't have a whole lot to just give out to anybody right now.
That makes sense.
And I'm particular about what I post. I try to keep what I post completely about what my business is, about the herbs that I use in my products, about why, about teaching people how to handle inflammation every day. I try to just stay on topic of what my skincare is, and I just don't talk about anything personal. I might show like in my Instagram stories, like something that I bought or something like that, or like me and my son went to see Kendrick Lamar a while ago.
We were just singing
a couple months
Kendrick
ago.
Lamar like the other day. Sorry.
So, other
We
than
both
that,
like
I
that.
really just,
Sorry.
so I just kind of just stay out of everybody's way. Yeah, I just stay out of everybody's way because they need
Have
to stay
you-
out of my way. So I just don't reach out.
Have you looked into your spiritual surgery abilities? Or do you want to stay more on the like tangible like ingredients of things? Do you want to dive in at all to the like more of the, I guess, the energy, spiritual surgery, physics side of healing? Or would you feel more comfortable staying in the physical realms of it?
It's funny that you asked that because there is a lady in Atlanta that's been wanting me to take her course. She's super, super in tune, but she has this whole lymphatic training course that she does and literally heals people with just doing lymphatic massage, sinus massaging, all kinds of just
can do that.
different tools and things like that. And it's completely in alignment.
Would it bring you
Product.
joy to take a class? Instead of people
It
expecting
would
you
bring
to
me
teach,
joy
or you
to
being a
take the class.
sinner, then I think you should.
Yeah, because like if it seems like a chore, then it's like, fuck no, that class isn't for you. But if you're like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this class, hell yeah. I say hell yeah, because
The only caveat with that is I don't know if I want to build a clientele and build people again.
Who
I
fucking
think I
cares?
would need to figure out.
that
Like-
yeah, Kat saying who fucking cares? That comes afterwards.
Yeah, if you're not doing it, that was part of the energy that we were feeling earlier, is because we've never done this stuff for business, and to try to do the things
Right.
for business doesn't feel good. Like I've never cared about how many followers I have or any of that shit. And when I focus on bringing new people in or marketing myself, my stuff flops. And I've like cleaned that off or whatever. But if I am enjoying life and I'm excited and there's something new and it coincides and it brings light bulbs and joy and expression, then other people are like excited at the same fucking time. And it doesn't
True.
seem like you have a lot of that. Like you said, you like to keep your personal stuff personal, and you talk about your business stuff online. And if it's time worthy, cost effective, and can benefit you, whether it's for future clients or not, but if it sparks you, like lights you the fuck up, then that's the thing you should be doing, right? You should take a class on
Right. I definitely have PTSD. I've gone
Yeah.
through so much. I've gone through so much doing hair. I've been sexually assaulted twice. I've had another salon owner's mom who worked in the salon who literally was giving like a special coffee to people to cast spells on them. I've dealt with salon owners who hired drug addicts that I had to babysit just to be able to function and work. And I just, and for me, I'm like, what is the problem? I just want to work and go home. Like, what is all of this drama and trauma? Like, and it was time to quit. It was just time. It was past.
NYC Jim was saying that they feel like there's a buildup on your heart, and so I went and looked, and there's like a turtle shell, but like shards of it, like spiky, hard, and it just makes me go, do you want to keep that there? That's fine if you do. That's fine. It's not protection. It just looks like trauma. And it's fine if you're not ready. I just wanted to point it out.
No, I've been ready. I've been ready.
Okay.
that version of her we're like split on timelines. We're like part up in the mental space room, we're part over before quarantine happened, we're part in her business now, we're part on that future timeline when she's in that class.
Mm-hmm.
I did not ask your pronouns. I am calling you she. Is that okay?
That's
or
fine.
do you
Yes.
prefer they?
No,
Or
that's fine.
okay.
Thank you for asking though.
Are we supposed to? Yeah, I usually ask at the beginning. I've been calling. I refer as they as my neutral, but when I skip over into one, I want to make sure specifically. Do we need to combine before you do the thing that you were about to do?
Oh, that's fine. You can if it makes it more organized. Yeah.
It kind of feels good to spread out. It feels like stretching.
Yeah. Because what it's going to do is once we do all the things, it's going to fall into place. Well, it's going to fall back into an order. It's like we had to go here, to go here, to go here. Yeah, but if you're getting something
spread out, I don't know.
Okay. If you're getting something different, though, then I'd rather go with it. Like, okay.
Just got a ding to, like, make note of all the different places we are at one time.
Okay, Felicia, so obviously you have healing hands, right? Because you make things with your hands. So you take your healy hand finger and you can just stick it on your heart. You can do it physically, but you're already doing it. I don't know how long it's going to take. Spirit of Science, could please speed this up. It's like a bunch of onion layers. And it makes me want to tell you that, like, it might bring up some things to heal too, because you're shedding the layers. You're shedding years worth of bullshit.
It reminds me of those, you know, those frozen balloons or whatever, and it's like a balloon inside a balloon inside a balloon inside a balloon inside a balloon, but it's just a piece of ice on the center, and they do a slit, and it goes slit, 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 and it's different colors underneath. It's on. Am I the only one on that side of TikTok? Maybe. It's okay. But basically, they take a knife, and it looks like it's gonna pop a balloon, but it's not. It's a layer. It's like.
Okay.
Like an onion or an ogre. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Anyway, that's what I thought of. Actually, this looks like a flower. When you step back, oh, you're making it a flower.
It's making my face red as fuck. Like, I don't know. I want to cry too, but it's not tears from the center of the heart. Maybe it is because you're literally slicing an onion. Who fucking knows?
How do you feel, Felicia? You're really silent.
Just kind of neutral, I guess. Not anxious, not anything. Just kind of neutral.
Lots of this during the live, by the way. I'm sitting here, I'm like, you can't see my hands, but I'm like looking at my nails during the live. And like my hands are like this a lot. There's like a weird bruising feeling right here. Now my feet are sweating, so that's fun. Hey. I feel like that's a silly question. You know, like whatever kind of toxin scrub you've done to your own feet, like whatever that is, can you, what do you want to call that? Like Felicia's toxin pull out scrub? What do you call that process?
I call it my detox scrub because it's made to pull. So as you scrub, it's made to pull impurities out of the skin.
Can you apply your detox scrub to everywhere on your physical and energy body that needs it?
Fuck it, throughout time, space. Throughout time and space.
Everywhere. I want to start on the body first, though.
How do I say that? Spirit, if it's in my heart,
you can. It's your healing, so you can do it. You can just go like this, and it'll start. You can say, "Do it." You can say, "Spirit, if it's in my heart, it's good."
Spirit, if it's in my heart, it's good. Just do it all. Detox.
To my physical body and
my physical body and my spirit.
And my energy body.
And my energy body.
There you go.
What do the insect? Can you ask like your team or spirit or whatever? what the inside of your toes stores. Not like on your physical body. This is like energetic wise. Because you're scrubbing the fuck out of the inner toes, like the webbings of your toes.
For me, mentally, I'm scrubbing out every salon that I've ever been at.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
like hair
Ew.
splinters.
Yeah, because there were
That
days
makes
that I
sense.
literally carried a lot of hair, and for a long time, sometimes I would wear sandals, especially in the summer or whatever. So
And
I would
black
bring
sludge.
that energy home. So
Okay.
for me, that's just really clearing out anybody else's remainder, energy, whatever.
Okay, can you
Yep.
do this to your career, please?
Okay, spirit within my high school, I apply my detox cleanse to my career.
To your inspiration?
To my inspiration,
To your mental space room?
to my mental space room,
Oh, it's gonna make me go cross-eyed. To your portals?
to my portal,
To your past traumas?
to my past trauma,
It's clearing a lot out of the way.
my legs
Your
have felt
timelines?
so heavy lately.
Yes, your legs have been heavy since
My legs have been
up.
heavy for a really, really long time. Like, I don't know, I feel like I walk like a thud, and it's just, I don't know. Okay, then to all my future timelines.
Okay, so with that basic concept, if that was just your foot detox scrub, what's another thing that you do for yourself, like your face or your skin, and then apply it to all of those places that you just applied the detox to?
Okay.
When you're done, I'm going to ask you to apply it to something else.
Spirit, I also want to apply my detox bath soak to remove any remainder energy. Just to completely, to all the places that were not affected by the scrub.
Have more shit coming out
Very
between the
generalized.
toes. Very nice to speed this up. There's so much stuff leaving your inner toes, bro. In between your toes. Okay. So now what I really want you to do is like think about the person that like really did you fucking dirty. Like really just like pulled one over on you. And I want you
Recently or like
it could be recently. Any time. Whoever first comes to mind, actually, because you're going to do this to whoever you fucking want to do this to. Like, you can copy and paste it to whoever the fuck. It's going to be your own healing.
okay.
Okay, so that person, you're going to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
please, it's your own healing. So activate, apply, allow me access to whichever you want to say.
Activate, apply, and give me access to.
Okay. My detox and scrub
My
working.
detox scrub and bath soak.
Okay.
Intensely.
Okay. Between myself and that person that you're thinking of, relationship.
Myself and that person in our relationship.
Even if it's non-existent anymore, it's like a connection.
Even
So
if
if
it's
you
no
guys-
longer existent.
If you guys think about, like, you have cord cutting ceremonies that you see on TikTok all the time, right? Like, you have many people do it different ways, but one of the most common is like a candle, and you've got the herbs, you've got the things, and you've got the cord. Do I know all the workings that go into that? No. But if you say relationship, that is you are creating a noun. Anything that you create a noun, you can apply your healing to. Once you make something a person, place, or a thing, it is now something you can apply the healing to. So I could say between mine and Kate's relationship. And then I could say between our communication pathways. Now there's a hallway. To our communication. Oh, communication is the one I use the most. But anyway, you can use this concept and spread it further. Also, with this detox, it's perfect for the feet, right? But then what else can you apply it to? Your career, your relationship, and it will still do the things. It pulls out the toxins, it pulls out the stuff, it scrubs, it puts in the correct medicine that is needed for that situation. So things that you've already done, that you put a lot of energy, love, and care into, you can apply it in many different fucking ways. You can apply it to your TikTok, to your social media, to your business, to your future timelines, to your past timelines, to your third grade teacher's classroom, whatever.
Even on your lungs. Somebody's asking if there's something like with your lungs. And it's like, you could even apply that healing to your lungs. It's your own healing. People are asking if they can use it. Okay, there you go, sorry.
And just so you're aware, the detox, it pulls out the toxins, but because it's anti-inflammatory, it calms at the same time. So not only does it pull out the toxins, it's going to calm everything at the same time.
What was the minty that I felt? Because it felt like tea tree, but that's just like...
I have a peppermint. That might have been the peppermint is the strongest one that I have because I created that one. To help people detox from, what's been going on the past 2 years. I don't like to say it because sometimes lives will get shut down from saying it. And to help people just detox from it because it works. It works really well. I created it specifically for that because it pulls out metals, toxins, everything. And all you got to do is sit in the tub for about 20-25 minutes.
But the thing that I want to make note of, Felicia has this amazing healing that works, right? It would work even more for you guys if you had the product yourself. And we did not bring Felicia on here to plug her business or anything like that, but you can do the healing. We were talking about this earlier. You can do the healing over and over again, and you can apply it to a lot of things, but doing the physical act yourself, taking care of yourself, your body, your physicality, paying attention to your situation, your living space, your health, all of it goes together. It's holistic. That's what that word is. It's all of it. You don't just, buy a foot scrub and think that your life's going to be better. It's like, it's a whole thing.
I just applied it to my throat because my energy drinks, they're like packed with vitamins or whatever, so it rubs my throat raw. And I just did it to my throat and it's gone. It's done. It's done. So, that's interesting. Thanks, Felicia.
Thank you.
It was really...
Sure. We're going to apply this even further. Like I'm going to walk you through applying it even further. Like Kate was saying earlier, throughout time and space and stuff. But I want to make sure that you're feeling like like inspired and happy and like rejuvenated.
I am. I feel a lot better.
Your legs look different.
Yeah, the legs look a lot different. They feel a lot different. It was weird because when we took you back, when you were doing hair, the feet were really, 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 really light. And a lot of that energy was being held in your thighs and in your calves, and the hip would pop out to the right a bunch. But I feel like that right was trying to move you forward. Like your right hip was trying to like get you into
Like get out the door.
Yeah.
Did you bruise easily on your legs?
Yes. I have like 3 bruises on my left leg from like being in the gym a year ago. And they never really completely went away.
Because they were stuck.
Mm-hmm. It was stuck energy.
Yeah. You want to try your detox with your legs now, since everything's unstuck?
Sure. That push it.
Push it real good. Dun, dun, dun.
You guys are funny. That was one of my mom's favorite songs.
It's
Ooh,
so
baby,
good.
baby.
So good. You're pushing it. That's what she said.
Hey.
It's moving stuff in the top of the head too. I don't know what that means.
Do you know what lymphedema is, Felicia?
Yes. Yes. I make all of my products to support the lymphatic system. So I talk about the lymphatic system a lot, and I actually had lymphedema really bad, like in my shoulders when I quit doing hair, and I've gotten it all out just about. I have a little bit, like,
Yep.
yeah.
I was about to say it's like gone.
Yeah, I had a little bit, like right at the base of my, like between my shoulder blades, like at my neck, but I worked it out, and it's kind of going down.
You have a portal there. You have a portal
Really?
like I have. It's in the same spot. Do you cross people over? Like, do you know that you do?
Yes, I've helped people cross over several times.
Yeah. You have a portal like right here. I mean, that's not your only one, but there was stuff stuck there too. Because it gets residue. If you think of this, like even if you guys have like shielding and stuff, like everybody's gunk and stuff, it's like hamburger meat on cheesecloth. Like that stuff still needs to get cleaned off. Like you'll be protected. But that's what I was getting when you were doing all that protection and stuff. There was like hamburger meat like on your protection cheesecloth. And so I wanted you to like scrape it and use it somewhere else. Yeah. But not just clear it, like use it. Because I mean what's you make soap out of fat, and I don't know why it was using the analogy of like the hamburger meat specifically for like soaps and balms and stuff. But
just watching you clean your portal is very interesting to me. So I'm just sitting here watching it like dumbfounded. I'm just like, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I like
that song wants to come back, that by day song, but it's like very faint now. Just saying.
What if you applied your detox between you and your barber's connection?
Okay. Spirit, I know it's in my high spirit. Please apply my detox cleanse to my relationship with me and my barber.
Lots of hair coming out. More importantly, needles. Huh. Okay. Spirit Nancy, please speak this up.
There's a past life there. Not anything major. You just knew each other. It's like an overlap when the souls, like when people meet each other and it's just like, oh, I remember you. I remember most of the drama on TikTok, like on Witch Talk, I always think is really funny because it's just two souls that have been battling for a while and they don't care to look at why. It's like, you've known each other.
I totally agree with that. I try to stay out of all of it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that. Oh, I'm staying away from over there.
Well, it's funny because it's souls that have known each other forever and they battle and they're in the same corner of the collective. They know the same people, right? And then they do that. But then also the more feminine energy of it loves the drama. They feed off of it. So like they're transmuting while they do it. I think it's real interesting because they don't necessarily want to untangle from it. They love it. So they say they hate it, and most of them don't. They don't hate it.
Hey, do your scrub to your mental space room.
Oh, Spirit, I know it's in my high school. Could you apply my detox cleanse to my mental space room?
Already did it. Are you seeing something new?
The walls melted.
Oh.
You don't like wood texture, do you? Like 70s grain wood on the walls?
No. Like wood paneling?
Yeah.
No, it annoys me.
Okay, because that's what melted off the wall. And then it exposed this like pale blue.
Okay.
I don't even know if you're a fan of that.
Pale blue for me is kind of just like calm and serene, so it could be sky or water for me.
Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, it makes
kind of relates to me being an air sign. I'm a Gemini, so I like things that kind of reference air, I guess. So I like sunsets and like different colors of sunsets.
Why don't you decorate this room? Because a place for your thoughts, your mental space room, should be somewhere that you feel creative and peaceful and inspired and also happy and excited. So, like, what kind of floors do you want in here?
Heated marble.
Oh, yeah. Like in Canada. Canada has that a lot in their houses.
Yeah. And then, what kind of decor do you want in here? Like, you want, like, a nice comfy place to be with your thoughts. You also need like a creative space. Like, are you more like a bookshelf kind of person or a digital kind of person? Like, what do you want this space to feel like?
See, I don't know if this is like the old me, but I seem to have a lot of thoughts and a lot of words. So I always like a place to where I can just write some words down or like a phrase that comes to me or something like that. So I don't necessarily need a chalkboard wall, but something like maybe like a dry erase because that's cleaner.
Dry erase doesn't feel like you though.
No.
Put something aesthetic in there, like the concept of the dry erase, but like either like a fancy frame or something. Because the one that you tried to put in there is like one you'd put in a college dorm room, and that's not you.
No.
Like, I would like you to decorate this space like you have all the money in the world, and this is like your favorite spot. There we go. It's like you're looking around and making stuff appear.
Okay.
Okay. So, since we're in here and we're doing the things, why don't you grab a box from your mental space room, like one you haven't gone through in a while, but one that doesn't feel too uncomfortable to go through. Like a knick-knack kind of box that has stuff in it. Maybe even for your business, something simple. Like a box that needs to be organized. But like, you can do it physically, but you can do it just up here as well. And you're going to want to take out one thing that you absolutely love that you want to keep and put it in a keep pile down to your left.
Okay.
Okay, and then something that is for somebody else. and put it like in front of you. And then like a piece of trash, something that just doesn't belong in here, needs to be thrown away. I don't know why that made you emotional. It was like, I don't know if I want to throw this away or not kind of feeling. And then say, Spirit, please apply my keep, toss, donate healing.
Spirit, please apply my keep, toss, donate healing
To the rest of the memories and thoughts in this space.
to the rest of the memories and thoughts in this space.
Okay. Please put my memories and thoughts
Please put my memories and thoughts
in balanced divine working order.
in balanced divine working order.
It's really strange. Your mental space room has like it feels like it has like a spiral staircase that goes through the rest of your body. Like, I don't know if it's because Kate was mentioning that it's like your whole body's like a house, but like you have like a spiral staircase that goes through, which normally I don't see that. I see like have people have a door there or something. I like it. It's really cool. Because it helps you go from your thoughts to your heart. It's very centralized. It's probably because you focus so much on how everything's connected.
You have a very pretty garden in your heart. Really pretty. And there's like water features with little bridges and vines here. I just wanted to look. I was like, where does the staircase lead to?
It's nice. And you have a book in your hands when you're going down the stairs. Not a phone, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're a reader or not, but you have a book. I don't know if it's like a spell book. I don't fucking know what this is. Journal, regular book, I have no clue.
Maybe it's just a journal because I'm always like writing something down. Like I'll get an idea about something and I'm always writing something down.
It's like a hard fabric on the outside of it, so journal makes sense to me. Okay. It's cool. I've just never experienced that before, and I help people with the mental space room a lot. So, and the garden's gorgeous. That's really nice. It's like a whole nother dimension almost. I mean, it's a pocket dimension, but it's like outside. The heart's outside. Okay. You need a inbox for incoming thoughts. So, do you want like a mail slot? Do you want like a digital drop system? Do you want like, some people actually like owls that fly through the fireplace, like whatever the fuck. What do you want for your... Yeah, I got grimoire vibes too. It can even be a phone. Hello?
Let's do an old phone sound.
I was like a French phone, right? Like an antique, like, hello?
Like an antique phone, like we're in the
Yes.
80s or something again.
Yeah. Okay, and say, Spirit, please infuse my inbox
Spirit, please infuse my inbox
with my keep, toss, donate healing.
with my keep, toss, donate healing.
It's going to help with the intrusive thoughts and things that aren't yours and stuff like that. Stretch my legs out. Okay. Spirit, please bring me back to my current vessel.
Spirit, please bring me back to my current vessel.
There you go. Please merge all versions of me
Please merge all versions of me
into one.
into one.
Calibrate me.
Calibrate me
Return me to the correct dimensions.
and return me to the correct dimension.
Do you see anything else before the Applying it through space and time. Kate?
All forms and versions of you. Did we do that?
I haven't done anything. I had her merge everything together and calibrate and go back to the correct dimensions. So she's removing all the whatever you see.
Yeah, because I'm getting that it needs to explode outwards, which but it's like it can't
You
go.
haven't copied and pasted it anywhere yet.
Okay. It can't go inwards without going outwards. Oh, and to the thing down, flip and reverse it. The upside down.
Okay, so spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Actually, do this, please. Can you say, please copy and paste what I did for myself today
Please copy and paste what I did for myself today
to my team if their soul consents,
if their soul consents,
conducive to what they need.
conducive to what they need.
Okay, please copy and paste
Please copy and paste
what I did for myself today
what I did for myself today
to all forms and versions of me
to all forms and versions of me
and energy imprints
and energy imprints
and situations
and situations
that I needed,
that I needed,
conducive to what it needs,
conducive to what it needs,
scattered throughout space,
scattered throughout space,
time,
time,
spaces in between,
spaces in between,
dimensions,
dimensions,
realms,
realms,
pocket dimensions,
pocket dimensions,
timelines,
timeline,
realities,
reality,
lands,
lands,
and multiverses.
and multiverses.
And to the residual,
And to the residual,
and put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
and put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
And to all four quadrants,
And to all four quadrants.
a lot. Please close all dead timelines
Please close all dead timelines
and merge all timelines to the most healed timeline.
and merge all timelines to the most healed timeline.
Ripple it
Ripple it
in every direction as needed.
in every direction as needed.
So please spit this up. And again. And again. Please align myself,
Please align myself,
family, friends,
family, friends,
relationships, pets,
relationships, pets,
career, home,
career and home,
clarity,
clarity,
prosperity, purpose,
prosperity, purpose,
with the money tree healing,
with the money tree healing,
the most healed timeline,
to the most healed timeline,
what's rightfully and already mine,
what's rightfully and already mine,
receiving what's rightfully and already mine,
receiving what's rightfully and already mine,
and back to my now moment,
and back to my now moment.
please undo
Please undo
anything done today
anything done today
during this
during this
that shouldn't have been done and wasn't in my highest good to do.
that shouldn't have been done that wasn't in my highest good to do.
Sorry. In the middle of all this, I realized that you could change your eye size. So did not mean to laugh at that. I just saw that you could change your eye size, and I laughed. Sorry.
I always find it funny what you decide to apologize for, because it's never anything that you need to apologize for. You know, I actually really enjoy people having their camera off when we go live, because like my sessions I prefer to not, like, because I go like this a lot, and like that's how I feel, and if I'm looking at the person it's harder for me to do the things. That's what I was
You wouldn't want to look at this?
No, I like just looking over to the side. How do you feel, Felicia?
I feel good. My feet feel a little tingly right now, but I feel
Rounding
good.
straps or no?
I was going to say, can you do your massages to them? I think that's her version of grounding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I agree.
Hey now, baby, chicken my way, chicken bum bum. Mm-hmm.
Don't know that one.
Oh. I think that's the name of the whole song. Are you wearing sandals right now?
No, I bought these Halloween Snoopy little footsies that I bought like all of them that I could find, and I wear those without them.
This is my favorite
So
shirt.
anytime
I
I
had all of
find-
them.
Anytime I find a character, like now I'm like searching for Nightmare Before Christmas because it's in between Halloween and Christmas. That's when you find the most of it. So I'm searching.
I just
funny.
feel
Yeah.
like I was on TikTok and I saw these slippers that look like the anyways, yes I can. It's like Nintendo Mario Brothers stuff, and it's like they look like the shell. It's white with red, or red with white spots. But when you put the slippers together, it has a little holder, and it looks like the plant that eats Mario. Anyway, I bought some for Ben. Just wanted to share.
I like it. What happens here?
Okay, I want to do this. Let's all disconnect because there's a lot. All right, so Spirit, if it's in my high is good. Please cleanse and purify everyone. Send them back.
Please send me purify everyone, send them back.
Cleanse and purify me. Bring me back. Okay. Well, that was fun, Felicia. Thanks for joining us. Since we did talk about your business stuff, even though, whatever, do you have a website? Do you have a thing? If they want to talk to you?
Yeah, they
do they
can
need to just
follow me.
follow
I
you on
have
TikTok?
Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok. It's the same for my Instagram, and I talk on both. I've been posting more on Instagram than TikTok, but I'm about to switch because Instagram is so weird now. It's almost like they want you to play a game into their ads. I started posting more on Pinterest, and it's crazy. I only did one post, and I got like 100 follows for that one post.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
So I need to take more time and post, because I can just post stuff that I've already posted on TikTok, post stuff that I've already posted on Instagram, and post up there and just explain what I do, explain how anti-inflammatory goes with the lymphatic system, and how I explain all of that. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome sauce.
I'm
So
excited.
if you guys haven't yet, you can follow Felicia right there. Okay. All right, and then we're going to be putting Felicia's TikTok name, on the episode that we are going to put out next week. It is the end of October of 2022 when we're recording this. So, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, thanks. All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.